When you think about how media gets bought and sold, Initiative is one of the first companies that comes to mind. Tim Spengler heads up Initiative's North American operations, and he's here to talk shop. Hey, Tim.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to Live Digital.
Thank you.
Hey, so Initiative is everywhere. You guys are the buying and selling powerhouse, the strategic advertising powerhouse. What's going on with you guys?
Well, we're trying to figure out the new world. It's an empowered consumer, and we're trying to figure out how we can make the brands that we represent and the experiences that they have and want to create with consumers in a way that's more personal for consumers, that is more entertaining than ever before, and also is something that's more interactive, more two-way, so consumers have control and can share it and do what they really want to do with it.
At this point, it's almost cliche to say the business has changed, because there's no business in America, in the world, that hasn't changed. But advertising has really changed. People are so in control of what they watch, what they see, and what ads they have to consume. How are you guys dealing?
Well, not to get too technical, but the marketing funnel, which is changed, so from our side of it, the marketing funnel just completely changed. It's not about awareness into consideration, into trial, into loyalty. That's completely non-linear now, and we have to give consumers the power that they want. So
that is a really great thing to talk about for a second. So the marketing funnel, traditionally marketers have this idea of a purchase funnel or a marketing funnel, and you come into the top of this funnel and you're gently helped down the funnel till you make a purchase.
That's what I was trying to say. That's
right. So what happens is you become aware of something, then you're interested in it, maybe you get to desire it, and then ultimately, if you do your job right, there's an action taken, like you buy something.
Right.
So when you say that that's no longer a linear experience or no longer a linear function, what do you mean?
Well, 20 years ago, the advertiser was taking the consumer along that journey. They were in control of sending messages at different times to try to convince consumers to say, hey, I want to try that brand. Today, while we still have to do that, while the marketer is still doing that, the consumer themselves are more influential about their peer group. So while they're experiencing brands, they're telling their peer groups, particularly over the web, what they think. And peers can ask other peers what they think. So it's much more, there's much more, brands are defined more by what people think than by what advertisers or marketers are telling people.
That's sort of a technical way of saying consumers are completely in control, and they're really getting more control every single day. So what kind of programs have you guys done effectively to help marketers in a world that's asymmetrical, to use a crazy term?
Yeah, exactly. So we've got to lean into that. You've got to give the consumer the control that they want and give experiences that are more interesting. So I think a great example is using user-generated content stars, the ones who actually have big followings. They put on videos, and it's not the squirrel on water skis anymore. It's much more interesting than that, and these guys have big following. And so for Carl's Jr., we tapped into 10 of the most popular UGC stars, user-generated content stars, asked them to make a video about how they would eat a Carl's Jr. hamburger.
Right.
And we had them upload their videos all at the same time, and the response was so amazing. We had 10 of the top videos of the day, and YouTube crashed for the first and only time in its history that day. They won't say that that's why. First and only, I don't know.
So if I want an advertising or marketing plan that will, even though YouTube doesn't admit it, crash YouTube, I have to come see Tim Spengler at Initiative, and you guys are going to hook me up.
We will help you and also drive your business, because what happened was that was the second week of an advertising flight, and the sales doubled in the week.
Fantastic. Tim Spengler from Initiative, thank you so much for being here. I'm Shelly Palmer, and you are watching Live Digital.